Welcome to the Tangents Podcast. Fuck. Welcome to the Tangents Podcast, folks. I am Fox. I am here with Ty and Ray, and we are here to talk about just, some regular movie news, some game news. There's a lot of big stuff, especially the music news that's coming out this week. I think we can break into it unless you guys have anything to add.
I don't think so.
All right,
go
for
right
sure.
ahead.
Let's get right into it. R. Kelly has been convicted. He has been found guilty for, I believe, sex trafficking is one of the charges, and probably a list of other charges. Mm-hmm. So that makes me ask, boys, am I still allowed to listen to the remix to Ignition? Because I love that song so very much.
I think that would make you a rapist, right?
Right? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know where it ends.
Where the fine line is.
Wow. Yeah. Are we allowed to listen to Remix to Ignition, or since he's canceled, we just can't do it anymore?
Absolutely. I think it's a DaBaby situation.
This is.
I think DaBaby might be a little bit less worse.
Yeah. I don't have too much to say about this subject, but I will say this: as far as him being an artist, we gotta let the music is still good. Obviously, has some more context under it that you could apply to it, and he's a terrible person for what the fuck he's done. Mm-hmm. But that's not going to stop me at every party that I go to. If it comes on, I'm not going to not listen.
Yeah, like I'm
not going to twerk.
Like it's a perfect barbecue song.
It is.
And like, what happens when I do throw it on at a barbecue? Is everybody like, turn it off, or is everybody like, remember the days?
Bro, you have everyone has the right to feel how they want to feel about Mr. Kelly, as a person.
Is that what you call
Robert Kelly? Mr. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
He doesn't deserve the name R. Kelly anymore. He shamed it too much.
Should be P. Kelly.
Damn. Heyo.
I didn't get that, but I just got it. I was a banger. Because he pees on women.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Yeah.
You have I feel like you have the right to feel how you want about Rob, but the music's still good. He's obviously in a lot of people's eyes, including mine. It's like, you should not be such a piece of shit moving forward. Maybe he's changed.
There's no moving forward for him. He's going to the penitentiary.
Yeah. Back and forth in his cell. Yeah, that's where he's going.
That's going now. Yeah. It's kind of like Michael Jackson. I'm not comparing Michael Jackson's music to R. Kelly's, because I think we can all agree that Michael Jackson is far superior. Yeah. Sure. But I mean, it's like when he was going through his shit with
Baby,
the boys, and all that shit. It's like, you're gonna sit here and tell me that I can't listen to
the boys.
You're gonna sit here. I think a lot of people forget to separate the artist from the art itself.
Yeah,
it's kind of like what happened with Donda. I think a lot of people are fed up with Kanye's antics, and they're just like, I don't really care for this shit. Doesn't really know how to separate the artist from the art itself.
I feel like it's pretty easy for me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really give a shit. Like, it didn't really affect my life. Am I happy he's going to jail? Yeah. Am I still going to listen to fucking Chocolate Factory? Absolutely. You're goddamn right. Yeah. It's a great album. Yeah. Speaking of Donda, Kanye West, he took Chris Brown off of Donda.
Oh, wow.
He took his verse out, and not even a verse. He was just like a little bit on the chorus, a little bit. And I also noticed what I didn't notice. I just saw this online, but Drake also, he did a little update to Certified Lover Boy as well, which makes me ask, can you drop an album like they do video games, where you just constantly update it?
It's becoming a new formula.
I like it.
Yeah, I feel like this is and I feel like Kanye is one of the first, because apparently, from what I heard, is like the Silicon Valley thing. It's like, if you're part of that group, it's like you kind of get first hands-on thing, and they're always updating and developing, whether it be apps or whatever the case is. So it's like, I feel like Kanye's doing that. He's at least bringing it to the forefront of, like, you can have a body of work that you're working on, continuously tweak it, and then hype it and then release it type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because I think he first did that with Life of Pablo. He released it, did some updates to it.
It was like, I can't remember what the name of that album was going to be called. It's like Swift or some shit like that.
Terrible name.
Swish. That's what it was. Yeah.
Like a basketball.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe. It was gonna be, and then it was like, I swear to God, that album had like 3 different names, and it ended up being Life of Pablo.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that little time? Yeah.
What a time.
Yeah. Craziness. I forgot the point that we even brought up.
Do you know why he took Chris Brown off?
I don't. And
do you think it's just like a little beef?
I know, like,
no, I don't think it's beef.
I know, like, when the album first came out, I think Chris Brown noticed that he wasn't on it at first, and then he went on Instagram and was like, Kanye's a ho-ho. and then he deleted it. But you know, people got a hold of it, and people know.
Bro, that's all.
And I guess
shit.
maybe Kanye found out, and he's like, all right, well, fuck this guy. But you got to think, like, also on top of it, like, it's a godlike album where it's just like they don't want. Kanye doesn't want anything on there that's not godlike. So maybe things of Chris Brown's past. Maybe that's why he didn't have him on it at first. But he's like, nah, we're on a song called "Make Me New," where it's like, we're forgiving people and going through all that shit. But then he's like, nah, fuck that shit. He called me a hoe.
Well, I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about that? Like, as far as like artists, if they're going for a certain feeling and they don't receive it, even though they might have asked you to collaborate. And then they just wipe you. Like, how would you feel about that? Like, say you shot a video for me, and then I got it reshot from someone's. Like,
yeah,
like
that's what I was gonna. That's kind of like what I was going for with the question. I wasn't quite sure how to word it, but now that you said that, does that like degrade from the integrity of the album? I don't think it does either.
Because Chance said some shit a long time ago. It's like you only get one chance to put out.
Nice.
Yeah. You only get one chance to put out the work. You know what I'm saying? So if like. Because I wouldn't shy against that shit. If I had some nigga do some verse that I thought was okay, and we couldn't figure it out, like we tried again, and I'd be like, bro, I'm not, no disrespect, like, but we're not doing this. I want this out. I'm going for
it's mine. Right. Like, I want it to be original. Right. Like, my fucking ears
and I'm
are.
going for the tone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Feeling emotion. So, I love it. I'm glad that he did it because it's reassuring to me if I did some shit like that.
I feel like it's different with a music video, though.
Yeah.
I feel like if you do a whole music video, then it's like, just drop it.
It's like the Snyder cut, like how they fucked him, and then they were just like, yeah, all right, whatever, it's gonna make money, we'll do it, we'll update that bitch.
Yeah.
What'd you just say?
Nothing.
That's a little insidey that we.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Whip the
Glad I'm
schneid.
not there for inside jokes.
Just making fun of a dead person.
I
Okay.
didn't even do no.
I am now actually glad that I wasn't there for that inside
it's
joke.
terrible.
He's not making. I'm
Now
not.
you have to.
fucking
Now you have to
asshole.
explain your own inside joke.
No, because the thing was, I said it when Ty was talking about this person who passed. I wasn't listening, but I heard his name, and then he was like going on about who he was. I was like, oh man, ripped a schneid. And then that's like, he's like, you're making fun of a dead person because we all just busted out laughing because of how I said it. I was like, bro, I'm not making fun of anyone. I just said a fucking statement.
That's fucked up.
That's not fucked
Rip the Schneid?
It's literally saying R.I.P. to who he is. Just with
You
the
didn't even
tone.
say its full last name.
Just had a funny context.
That's
I
what I'm
guess. I don't know.
saying. You're sensitive.
Rip the Schneid.
I don't feel bad. Really, I don't feel bad. The way I said it was hilarious. Rest in peace to that nigga. You're welcome.
I'm so glad that I don't know who this person is.
I didn't either. That's why I was like, bro.
He was a teacher at my high school.
Oh.
Yeah. This guy's
fuck.
just spitting on his grave. basically.
My second grade gym teacher, he died middle of the year. And I remember we didn't have class like with them for a little bit, and then they came in, they brought us all in the gym. They're like, yeah, Mr. I can't even remember his name. He hasn't been here. That's because he's dead.
Oh no.
He had a heart attack middle of his kitchen.
Damn.
And I was like, damn. And then my mom asked me about it when we went out to like dinner or something like that. I think is the one and only time that I've ever been at a Long John Silver's.
Never.
And I don't know why I remember that. But she was like, how do you feel about it? I was like, yeah, not too bad. Whatever.
Yeah.
She was like, did you like him? I was like, no. It's kind of an asshole. We're a group of second graders.
It's like, how do you make
Not giving a fuck.
Yeah, how do you make gym not a fun class?
It's like the best class. What every
Niggas out here like a military instructor.
Give me 20. 20,
remember
motherfucker.
I had the sun was in my eyes, and I like put my hand up so that I can see. He's like, put your hand down. I'm dead ass. I'm being so serious.
Was this here?
No, it was in New York.
Oh god.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. What a time.
What a time to be alive.
I like most of my teachers.
Yeah.
Most of them are great.
Yeah.
There's like the select few that are real shit. Do you ever have? Well, I don't want to go into this tangent about teachers that nobody else knows.
Yeah.
I think we're good. I think that's really it for music stuff.
Yeah.
I think we kind of broke off into a different tangent, and now we're here. Nintendo Direct. They have finally had the show that I think that we have all been looking for.
Ooh, facts.
And I say we have all. I mean, kind of just you, right?
It's just me.
Always. It never fails.
It was an
fails.
alarm.
Did you snooze it, or
was
did
an
you
alarm.
snooze it, or did you turn it off?
What's the alarm for?
It was a snooze.
For what?
You weren't taking a nap. I got here an hour ago. Yeah, no, Nintendo Direct.
Ooh.
Kind of a banger of a show.
Kind of a
low-key
banger.
banger of a show.
Yeah, yeah.
What are your thoughts? Because you're the big Nintendo
It's
guy
funny
here.
because a lot of the community was disappointed.
Really?
Like a lot of people.
I thought it
were
was pretty
pissed.
good.
As a cat, as you know, as I'm not even. I was gonna say a casual. I'm not a casual fan. I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was a little. I felt like we got everything that we were kind of wanting to see. There's some still missing ends like Metroid Prime 4 that's supposed to be coming out.
But they gave you Metroid Dread.
That's what I'm saying. And
Like-
Dread looks great. To be
Yeah,
fair.
it's like, you know, it's going to be a nice little side scroller.
yeah.
You know, whatever.
Yeah. So I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I obviously am waiting for something big, but I'm pretty sure we'll kind of talk about it here.
Bayonetta 3 was big.
Big?
That was
Oh, man.
That was a huge one.
Oh, man.
Splatoon 3, I gave it 2 black fists out of 5,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
only because it's just Splatoon. I don't
Yeah.
really care, but I feel like that
Hold
should
on.
be a big drop.
Splatoon. When did Splatoon 2 drop?
That's a
2
good
came
question. I was
out
thinking the
2000.
same thing.
I want to say like 17 or 18.
No.
It was like around the release
No.
of the Switch.
So when did Splat 1 drop?
That was
With
on
the
Wii
Wii U?
That was on Wii
They're
U.
really continuing to.
They love that
Why?
splat.
Bro,
Apparently
it's
the
a
kids
good
do
series.
too.
It's like I think you have to play it and beat it. It's a platformer, weird shit. It's fun.
I
man.
agree
It's
with
fun.
Fox. I say 2 black fists out of 5.
Yeah, no, it looks good, man. Splat looks fire. What?
Hold on. Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
I want to talk about
Go
Kirby.
for it. Go for it.
Bayonetta 3 looks like it's from the PlayStation 2. It
All right,
really
look, you're
pissed
playing
me
on a
off.
Wii, and there's a lot of crazy shit going on in that game. They can't load all those textures. So it's like either get
Why not?
Bayonetta 3 and don't complain about it, or don't get it at all. Which is how I feel like the Nintendo fan.
See, I
base
feel
would
like with the graphics thing, I feel like that's just
It's 2021.
it's 2021, and you're not wrong. I think if they would have updated the specs on the system to run more powerful shit, hell yeah.
but
That's
I
such
think
a
it comes.
classic Nintendo game.
Yeah.
Like, it's been dropping since I've been in middle school.
And the
I feel
thing
like.
was, it wasn't always a
Doesn't really
Nintendo
matter.
game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a PlayStation exclusive. I think they got a hold of the rights to make it a Nintendo exclusive for the third one because first and second one.
First one was on the PS3, wasn't
pretty
it?
sure it was,
Yeah, I feel
yeah.
like I
And
vaguely
Xbox.
remember that. Yeah.
60. Is that the one?
What?
PS3.
I just feel like it works so well for the Nintendo because it's
Yeah.
just like
It
this.
works.
Yeah, it's just this hash and slash game, which I feel like for a lot of Nintendo stuff, it's kind of
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Like,
and we've been waiting since 2017. Like the people
Exactly,
who love
yeah.
Bayonetta, like the fans have been waiting since 2017. We got a baby trailer like a year or two ago, and then we finally
got
some
like a gameplay
tangible-
trailer
yeah,
that
so
actually
it's like-
looks pretty damn dope. I
Yeah.
was like, this actually doesn't
It
look
looks
bad.
good. It looks good.
I fuck with it.
Just make it look better and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
It's on the Switch. You can't do anything about
Yeah, you
that.
can't. There's another
And
Switch coming out in like 3 months.
Is it gonna have like
better
that much
specs?
better specs, like to the point of like a PS4?
I don't know.
You know the specs.
I don't know the specs that much. I don't think
You're the fucking Switch guy.
obviously. But I don't know. I just like things like that. Don't like graphical wear doesn't always impress me. I always say that if the game is good, I don't really care. Persona looks like it was made on a PS2. Persona's
But
one
that's
of the
its
best
own
games.
like graphical style. It
Yeah,
has
exactly.
like it's like Borderlands.
Yeah, it came. Okay, I feel you on that. It's like the style is good, but even saying it's like the performance of the graphics, like that's little to me as long as the game.
I feel like anybody who plays the Switch just knows
Doesn't-
that it's not
yeah.
going to like get those high fidelity graphics that you would get on a PC or any of your other consoles.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't think you can knock the game for not having the graphics that like high end consoles do. It's a fucking
Yeah.
$300 portable system. Like,
Yeah.
it can only do so much.
Yeah,
And, they're not going to delay Bayonetta 3. Sorry, I didn't mean to
No,
interrupt you.
you're fine
Yeah.
because it's like it's different between obviously dock mode and fucking handheld mode. It's like obviously graphics will pick up if you have it docked and if you have it handheld, it'll differ too. So
Yeah.
And I also think certain games do look great on the Switch. Like Zelda looks fucking amazing.
Mario,
Mario looks great.
Odyssey.
Smash looks great.
Shinigami, Tensei.
They just need to have like an art style that works graphically that
Right.
they can really just like, all right, we can go
I
nuts with this
yeah.
I
shit.
through
heavily
the
agree
roof.
with that shit.
Another one, Kirby the Forgotten Land.
That shit looked kind of.
I have never played a Kirby game in my life, and I was like, this looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I was like, this looks great. Like, I might actually, I gave that 4 black fists out of 5.
That's a fucking.
Because I was like, this looks pretty fucking great.
I completely agree with you.
That's a lot of fists.
It looked fucking sick.
Yeah.
I can't really remember much of the trailer. It seemed like it was like in this like
open world.
post-apocalyptic like open world Kirby. I was just like, I don't know.
yeah.
I was like, I've never played any of these, but this looks fucking sick. Like,
Yeah. It almost looks like the Mario. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It looks like the Mario Odyssey, like Kirby version.
Yeah,
in a tasteful way. Because I fucks with.
I was thinking more like, not more, but I agree with you. But like Pokemon vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It just like an open world Pokemon game. It just looks great.
I'm ready for that Pokemon Arceus.
I was gonna say, I think I might pick up the next Pokemon game that drops because I now have a Switch. I now have a Nintendo. And I can actually play these Pokemon games.
Apps.
And I've never gotten through a full one, so I think I might want to take the dive.
Yeah.
Because I don't know,
fun.
we've all loved that shit since we were kids. It's all just fun shit.
Yeah, it's great times. Now it's online. We can, battle
online.
And with this new one, it's crazy because it's like you're gonna have to actually chuck the Pokeball. Kind of they implemented Go ideas into it. It just looks really good. It looks really cool. You gotta sneak up on the niggas. You can't just run up and get into a
See,
battle,
I fuck with that. Yeah.
So
I think that's cool. Good. That's pretty dope. What was the
that
next
was the
game?
That was the only game I was impressed by for the whole thing.
Oh, really? Kirby?
Yeah.
Damn. Let's see. We already talked about Metroid, which I think is pretty...
Looks fantastic.
Still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It seems like it might be like their buffer to get to Metroid. What is it, Prime or...
Prime 4, yeah.
Prime 4, yeah.
This is exactly that.
It seems like a buffer just to get you there, but it still seems like it's not that bad. Like a Miles Morales to get to Spider-Man 2.
Like Chain of Memories for Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. At least you're fucking getting something. Quit bitching. The worst thing about the show is that the only thing that they announced, they announced a different date for the last Smash character.
Correct,
I was like, bro, you have this whole show to announce it and like do it, and you're like, nope, October 15th.
No, bro. I feel that because I was like, everyone was like, bro, this is it. We're about to see this nigga. We're about to go hype. But it's like,
and they're like, have a good night.
Bro,
what?
They I don't know if you watched it.
Yeah, we watched it together.
Yeah. What am I talking about? We were fucking eating tacos. But like, it was the idea. It was like they were just like Sakurai's last direct, which is, if everyone who doesn't know, Masaru Sakurai is the creator of Smash, anyways. So I felt like it was big, man. I just like that. I don't even mind the cliffhanger because I'm just like, it does deserve its own event
Does
section.
it though?
Yes.
Really?
It has been coming out for a long time.
This is 2018 it came out. 2021 had 3+ years of fucking releases. This is our last
some
character.
fire ones in the mist as well.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like, this to me is like, I can't wait.
Who are you thinking it is? What's your
Man,
prediction?
I've seen some links where I saw some, not links, but rumors. Sora's still on the table.
It's never gonna be on the table.
No. I know what I've said before in the past, but I'm not guaranteeing it's Sora.
What's your like percentage of like, not hope, because I know you 100% hope that he's gonna be there, but like, how much do
realistically?
you actually, realistically, percentage wise, like you got like a 40% like chance.
I'm giving it like a strong 55%.
They gotta fuck with Disney in order to even get them in there. That's a real bitch.
The thing is, and you remember in the direct they fucking showed the Mickey Mouse thing. So it's like, to me, they're always in, even like, they're just like, there's always
corresponding.
Good, yeah, exactly. There's good chemistry. There's like, it obviously makes sense. I could see a lot of other characters. I could see Monster Hunter. I could see Doomslayer. I could see a bunch of different people of it being Jill Valentine or Leon from.
I could see it being Doom Guy. That just doesn't seem big enough for their last one. Like, Sora seems like to the level of like big, where like everybody kind of wants them, and they've been asking for
all of the other ones have been really mid. Like the reveal of Smash 4 had people pissed because it was like Korn and Bayonetta. Niggas was like, who the fuck are these niggas? Why the fuck is this the last person we're seeing? So it's like,
I feel like Bayonetta was a good addition. People fuck with her for a while. I was getting fucked up by Bayonetta on Saturday.
But what, were you online?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was getting fucked up. She kept doing those fucking up kicks, and I was just
SDI,
like,
man. SDI.
Yeah.
But even like the first battle pass, the last person was Byleth, which was really underwhelming. So it's like they've had 2 back-to-back underwhelming release. Like
It has to be
They
a
need
banger
a
for the
big-
last
so,
one. It
I'm
can't be
excited.
like fucking
Some light.
Diddy Kong song or whatever.
Dixie Kong. It's like Dixie Kong. And you're like, oh,
everybody's
man.
like, yeah.
Bro,
All right, real quick, before we run out of time
Yeah.
on the camera, there's
The
one other game that
second
I
big
wanted to
thing.
go off.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, there's another big thing. I guess.
Yeah.
Let's run through this.
Yeah.
Chocobo GP,
Yeah.
a game that I don't think anybody
No.
needs. One black fist out of 5.
Mario Kart with Final Fantasy extras. bro.
It's like
was
I don't think that's anything
No.
anybody needs. Especially you're naming it off the chicken
Yeah.
that's in the game. Not even
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I like-
light.
With
Yeah.
With a chicken.
with a
Yeah,
chicken.
it just
Nice.
doesn't make
From
sense.
Final Fantasy.
And then lastly, the
rollerblades.
biggest thing from that
Ooh.
conference.
So yeah, one of the biggest things. But talk that shit. Didn't we talk about this last time?
I don't think we did. We haven't talked in a couple days. NES and SNES games are
yeah.
coming to the Switch Online for an additional cost.
Yes.
We don't know
But
how much.
I don't give a
Yes,
shit. I'll
yes.
pay the money to play Ocarina of Time.
Fuck yes.
I don't give a shit.
Absolutely. And
That's a big banger.
that's a banger,
That's-
bro.
you get all
That's
your
great.
classics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All your got Mario fucking Kart. I'm pretty sure they're adding stuff too. Banjo Kazoo. If they add Mario Party 1, 2, bro, I won't even buy the shits because I'll just keep paying for the service. So I felt like that was very
And
dope.
Online for Nintendo is cheap enough already.
Yeah,
It's $20 a year.
It's gonna be $40.
Yeah.
bro.
I didn't know that it was $20.
Oh
You
my
said
God,
it during the
it's
conference.
so
I was like,
fucking
what
cheap.
the fuck?
Yeah,
That's
it's
Netflix.
Yeah, exactly.
But for a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I can play Smash at
Yeah.
my leisure.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's great.
And also the Sega Genesis. I don't know if you already said that with the N64.
I thought that was... No, go ahead.
Yeah. Also, with the N64, the Sega Genesis is also released. I thought that was kind of sweet. I was a big Genesis kid because
Nintendo
obvious
just
reasons.
gobbled up those
Bro,
niggas.
they
They said,
did.
gimme, gimme,
mine.
gimme.
They ate Sonic and they said the rest of you line up.
But we'll still keep making money
Yeah.
off you
Ooh,
niggas.
bro. So I loved it, bro. Streets of Rage, bro. Oh man, all that good stuff.
It was a pretty good conference. I was
Yeah.
pretty impressed by it, even not being a big Nintendo guy.
Yeah.
And I thought it was some good stuff. There was also one piece of movie news that they dropped during the conference, but we will come back to that here in a
Yeah.
moment and restart.
Woo! All right. Before we get into movie news, I actually wanted to ask you guys.
We're back.
What do you guys out of 10?
Is this for the
For
show?
the direct? No, just
No. Or are you just asking?
yeah. Just what
the
are
direct.
your guys' opinion of the direct? We
I give
excited.
it 6 Blackfists.
6 Blackfists.
Probably.
Oh, for the
10?
show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of 10. Because I think
I give it 7 Black Fists out of 10.
Really?
Maybe
think-
even 7.5.
Wow. I was
Why
like-
do you give it 6?
I really only liked one game coming out of it.
Yeah.
Like if I bought a Switch, I'd only play that Kirby game.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I think the NES and backwards compatibility of those games is fucking amazing.
I'm sorry, is
Yeah.
this for the show right now? Like,
Yeah.
are we recording
Well, okay.
this? Or are you just generally asking us?
No, this is for the show. I wanted to
I was so confused.
Yeah, no. Before we got into the other big news, I just wanted
Yeah.
to kind of like see what your guys' overall thought of the direct.
Gotcha.
With it, and then addition to this
Gotcha.
as well.
Yeah, no, I think, I'll give it like I said, 7.5 Black Fists out of 10.
Absolutely.
I think, but for me, I'm thinking as like a general consensus. Just for like the general consensus of like people that like just would play the Switch because I'm not one of those people. I don't want to just shit on their conference because I'm not going to play any of the games. But I mean, just from what they showed, I mean, seems like there were some pretty good games in there. So
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like 7.5 Black Fists out of 10 seems
That
pretty
sounds-
damn
that's
good.
reasonable.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I give it about the same as Fox, probably like 7.5. Good reveals, things
Yeah.
I'm excited for, things I wasn't expecting I'm excited for, and it's just like, I'm
Yeah, like
excited.
I might just buy Kirby.
Yeah.
I might fucking do it.
Yeah.
Just because it
$60?
actually looked like it pretty
Before
it looked
discount?
pretty good. I'll probably get it when it's 40.
Okay.
But 40 is even still
That's-
pretty good. Like I'll
that's
wait
great for
that
a
extra
Kirby
like
game.
yeah, exactly.
So we had just gotten news that God, I want to remember his name so bad, but the
Chris
creator,
Pratt?
No, Ty.
He's Mario.
No, shut up. What's
Go.
wrong with you? God. There's gonna be a Mario movie.
Really?
Super Mario's finally making its way to the big screen and in good time. You know, we just had the Sonic movie. Sonic was very successful.
Do you think that they're like actually like maybe building like a tiny
universe.
Smash universe?
I would
where
love
they
that,
can do like
bro.
this, like the Secret Wars where they just dump him into a battlefield and they're like, fight,
Yes, bro, that
fucking
would-
fight.
I would literally shit
I
my
mean,
bricks.
the what is it? The Sonic movie, the logo opened up literally exactly like a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And they're bringing Knuckles and Tails into this next one.
yeah,
Idris
they are.
Elba is Knuckles. I think we talked about that at some point.
Don't disrespect Idris.
That's great casting.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Idris
Do you
Elba
not
as
agree?
Knuckles?
Yeah. No, I was like, you know, no.
What? Who would you
would
think
you
would
rather
be better?
Knuckles?
I don't know. I don't know. I just had an opinion that was just opposing to what everyone thought.
Is it because
was
he's
like-
black?
No.
Is it because he's not a hedgehog?
He's an echidna. Knuckles. I don't know. I just that's literally all right. I don't know. I was like, okay, hearing Idris Elba, because I felt like I was the same way when I first heard this, and I was like, oh, okay, it's an interesting choice.
I just don't know who else. I don't know. I feel like Idris Elba is like perfect. It's like he's gritty and he's
Yeah.
urban, which is Hollywood's term for black. I don't know. I'll just really take Idris Elba in pretty much anything. He's
Yeah.
in a new movie with guy who plays Kang, Jonathan Majors.
Oh.
And that looks pretty
fan.
good. There's a new Jay-Z and fucking Kid Cudi song on the goddamn soundtrack. They put it in the trailer. I was like, this sounds
about
great.
it. I'm
Yeah.
about that.
Anyways,
Yeah.
what were we just talking about?
We're talking
Mario
about
movie.
Mario movie.
Mario
so
movie.
Our cast we got here is pretty interesting. We got Chris Pratt as Mario.
Which I think is...
I love
I
that.
feel like that's great. That was
Really?
a great selection.
Yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think different?
I don't know, man. They kind of whitewashed the whole thing, didn't they?
Well, that's all white.
I know it's a
Keegan.
cartoon. I know it's a
Yeah.
cartoon. But, I mean, we all have this signature Mario voice in our head that we know is Mario. Let's go!
Yes, but to be fair,
Beep-a-de-papa!
to be fair,
Doo-ba-doo-doo!
he's still heavily involved with it. The original
Chris
voice
Pratt?
actor. No, the original voice actor. I'm going to look up his name.
Is he giving him, like, Italian voice lessons? Or?
I was wondering, do you think he's just gonna talk normally?
That's exactly my problem with
Yeah.
it. Like, Mario's just going to show up. He's like, hey,
Hey,
what's up, guys?
I'm
Luigi, you
Mario."
want to go save this bitch? Like, what is it going to be? They're not going to say that in the movie.
Charles Martinet. Martinet.
Martinet?
He's old.
But even his last name has a little bit of culture to
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
little
So
flair.
it's just like
Pratt's just too American.
the whole
Chris
cast
Pratt.
is a little too American.
Yeah.
But I will say, Charlie Day as Luigi. That's
Hilarious.
fucking
Great.
amazing.
Hilarious.
That's amazing.
Luigi,
Seth
yeah.
Rogen as Donkey Kong. I think that's
Hilarious.
absolutely
Why is he there?
Jack Black
That's
as
my other
Bowser.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's
That's
amazing.
big
absolute
cast.
I
gas.
felt like the cast wasn't bad.
Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach. Great.
I love her.
She's like
yeah.
top 3
Keegan-Michael Key.
young actors right
Oh.
now.
Fuck you.
I just don't even know. I don't
No,
even
I
know
said
what
it, bro.
Toad.
That was something.
I don't even know what Toad would do in that movie.
He's gonna have 3 lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
And
like,
it's just
hey, there's the black guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. We need our token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need
It's
our
Keegan.
token. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I'm definitely excited because I feel like Nintendo's never done a movie. They've done shows that.
Oh, they've done a movie. Have
they done one?
It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It was the worst
What was it?
thing ever. The Super Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, the old
yeah,
one.
with John
Oh, my
Leguizamo
God.
and Bob Hoskins or
Yeah,
whatever.
That was So I feel like this is redeeming. I hope they keep it CG though. Like CGI.
They
Yeah,
will.
it's going to be an
100%.
animation movie. It's by Funimation. Yeah.
Okay,
Same people
yeah.
who did Secret Life of Pets and all, and
Ooh.
Despicable Me and
Yeah.
all that shit.
I think they're in good hands.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
What's that going to look like though? Because you know Funimation has that wonky ass animation style.
As long as they keep it CG good.
Everything's like really long.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like the buildings in Despicable Me, every single
Oh,
Despicable
yeah.
Me character.
Just
Everything
lanky.
is very narrow.
Wait,
in
what else?
Funimation
I don't
movies.
think not the dog movie.
Secret Life of Pets. Yeah.
Yeah,
They were
it's not
long
like
movies.
hella long.
Oh well, I honestly I've never seen Secret
Oh,
Life
really?
of Pets. I've only seen Despicable
the
Me. I
first
just
one.
figured the animation style kind of translates.
No, I think it's just because of what's his name,
Gru.
Yeah, Gru.
He's a
Just
lanky
'cause
motherfucker.
yeah.
And he's got
Yeah.
those tiny feet. What a legend.
Why are you
Oh,
staring at
but
his
they're all
feet?
like really skinny, like
Yeah.
people, like in all the
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
like all the people are skinny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Minor, small, tiny
Yeah.
ass complaint doesn't really
You
even
guys-
matter.
Because we still have to see it.
Yeah, I'm just more curious.
You
as
guys
to
like
what it's gonna
Seth
look like.
Rogen as Donkey Kong?
I think that's great.
I think it's hilarious.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I
Why
think it's
don't you-
hilarious
okay, why
too.
don't you
Yeah.
like it?
Because what are the odds that he laughs as Donkey Kong?
I was thinking about the exact same thing. I was
what?
like, they can't have him laugh.
No.
Because it's going to throw things off.
Hey, signature Mario, thing.
what's up? Oh God, Seth, reel it back, buddy.
I don't know. Who else do you have? Because I mean,
As Donkey?
they already have Jack Black, so that would have been like my
The best
secondary.
one.
Yeah.
The
as,
Rock.
like-
I don't fucking know. I'm just playing. I don't know.
But he's not funny though.
It's like, but the thing is, like, these characters haven't even
Kevin
had
Hart.
like
I was
big
thinking that,
voices. Oh man,
I was
no.
definitely-
Small man in a big body.
No.
That'd be pretty
Is
fun.
that- never
Kevin
go-
Hart could be Diddy Kong. Kevin Hart could not be Donkey
Why?
Kong.
I don't
Because
disagree
it
with
fits
that.
the person.
What do you mean it fits?
They're
the
both
person?
tiny.
They're
That's
a
the
fucking
fun, but That's the
cartoon.
fun about putting him in
You
Donkey
saying,
Kong.
You calling Jack Black fat because he's Bowser?
No, I'm talking
You
about them
jackass?
being cartoons. You're like, oh, Kevin Hart's 5'4", so he
he's
can
gonna
be Donkey Kong. Yeah, it's hysterical.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. It's a fish out of water.
They gave
Yeah.
him there. No, they already tried this stint with the bunny and fucking Secret Life.
And that was hilarious.
wasn't that funny
I
to me.
loved him
I
as the bunny.
Honestly, I hear Secret Life of Pets is fucking amazing.
It's pretty
I
funny.
hear
It's
pretty
really
It
damn
was
good.
okay. It was,
I haven't seen the second one.
I hear it's
yeah.
pretty damn good.
But the thing is, I didn't like his character in that either.
You sound like Kevin Hart.
I don't prefer him.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't think he's a bad person. I don't fucking think like
I don't prefer.
I think he had some good specials, and he's paving his way in acting.
I think
And
the
he's doing a
question
great
is
job,
how.
so.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Time is
I
back.
think the question is how is Kevin Hart not in this movie?
True.
How is he not Toad?
Ooh,
That
he'd
could've
be a
been
great
easy.
Toad.
That would have been a good choice.
Yeah,
Very easy.
Why didn't you say anything to
'Cause
him
he's-
about him being the fucking size of Toad?
because he didn't bring it up. You brought up
You said fucking because he's a gorilla and he's tiny, it'd be hilarious. I was like, that doesn't sound.
No,
like
you said
No,
okay.
that's what you
All right,
said. And then I was like,
fucking
that's not right.
idiot. You're stupid.
sound right.
You're stupid.
Stupid, bro. You stupid.
All right. Well, Mario, pretty controversial.
This shit's not even Look, we have our own opinions. I honestly think the casting was fine.
I think it's
To be
like
fair.
3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
3
it's like
blackface out of 5.
4
3 black fists out of 5.
I give it
We're
4.
rating everything like that.
From now on, it's just black. Put on the bing, 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 bing. I think I gave it 4 blackfish out of 5. You
Keep forgetting
going
about
for
it. I keep forgetting I'm out.
Yeah, I thought the casting was good, and it's just like, bro, we've never seen something like this in a long time, so it's like
It was
whatever happened.
it was due.
Yeah.
Like they were
yeah.
gonna make another Mario movie
Exactly.
at some point. So I mean, they already made a Lego Batman movie, which
No,
happened to be
Did you
like
fucking
the Lego
amazing.
movie?
Was it good?
Oh my god, it's great.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. You guys haven't seen the Lego Batman movie?
I saw the Lego movie because the
did
Lego
I.
movie is fucking.
Lego
great.
movie's pretty good.
Yeah.
Lego
Really?
Batman
One of
movie
these-
is like surprising how good it is.
When did it come out?
17?
Wow,
18?
Really?
Maybe.
I did not hear about that.
I heard about it.
It's
I
so
just didn't
good.
think. I didn't
It's
think
on
it was
HBO
worth
Max.
it. Okay.
That'll be my HBO Max or Netflix pick today because I don't
Yeah.
have one. But
Yeah.
yeah, you
Same.
boys should definitely watch
You don't have
the.
No.
Yeah, neither do I. I think
I have
I think
one.
you do have one.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
I already know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to watch it a couple days ago, but we'll get there. I don't-
Yeah.
Whatever. What were we talking about?
We were finishing on Mario thoughts, casting, things of that nature.
Yeah, I think we're pretty good here. I think we all think it's a pretty
It's gonna
decent
be
cast.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not happy about Mario more than anything.
Well, I think. I like that the dude is guiding him. So that to me gives me.
It's like
ease.
why not just get the fucking dude?
Yeah. But he's old.
Yeah.
Is he?
Mario's gonna be young. What? How are they gonna do this story? Like, we just don't know. There's so many
I
things.
guess
Yeah.
I'm just more curious as to like what Chris Pratt's voice is gonna be. Is it gonna be the "Here we go,"
Yeah.
or is it just gonna be like, "Hey,
That's
what's going
goofy.
on, guys?
It's
Let's
like,
go fucking
Have
kill
a-
this dragon."
Yeah. Let's go shoot a fireball out of our butt cheek.
Do you think we get like? Do you think we get Mario Easter eggs like Tanuki and
be
fireballs
fire.
and all that shit?
Flying Cat Mario.
Do you think he starts the movie out as an actual plumber? Like he's just like, "Oh, I'm down on my luck."
Doing the princess's castle. Like,
Yeah, he's
oh,
doing the
God.
princess's castle, and then the princess and Mario they see each other, they fall in love, and then she gets kidnapped.
Like our
he has to go
landlord's
save
an
her.
ass. He's-
What an easy script to write! Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Our landlord's an ass. He's a giant turtle with fucking.
He's a giant turtle.
Found out that the Xbox and PS5 had a restock, and immediately like sold out like world. Like,
Welcome to
nationwide.
2021.
Yeah. How do you guys feel like is this affecting like PlayStation? Not like financially. I don't think financially.
No, I think
Nah.
they're doing.
I
Great.
think it's helping
They're doing
them.
great. Yeah,
I feel like it's not though.
Why?
Because
they're
I feel
selling
like-
out of everything that they're putting
But
out.
well, the thing, because okay, so preface for why is because they didn't have production. Because when the PS5 and Xbox came out, it's during Corona, so you couldn't work in warehouses or factories that were building these things. So what happens is you have a shortage of consoles that is now losing you money, and people who are making money are the people scalping. And not to say that they're losing money. They're not losing money, but people are scalping for higher prices. It just makes this demand ridiculous, and people have to wait extended periods of time. Like, how do you boys?
My supervisor literally just got one today.
Really? Did he scalp or did he get?
No,
it?
he got it. Like she
That's
got it. Like she got an email, and then she was just like, "All right, I got it."
Nice.
But she already has one, and now she's just scalping them for.
Oh, okay.
7. She's flipping them.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, kind of.
It was kind of my same thought, but I was like, "Hey, look, I'm at the ground floor of this thing." I was like, look, if you want fucking $600, I'll give you the $600. But
What'd
she's
she
selling
say?
it for 7. So I'm like,
See, that's a bitch.
I feel like I can wait, but I really want to fucking play Miles Morales, so I'm
Yeah.
incredibly
It's on
torn.
PS4?
Yeah, but I want
It's
those.
not
I
the
want those
same.
high fidelity graphics. Yeah, you know.
It looks
Okay,
great.
get back into the graphics world.
I was playing Madden.
I mean,
on-
that's why you get the fucking.
I know.
I was playing Madden on Abe's PS5.
Yeah.
Looks terrific.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. And when I went
That's
to
an
your house,
incredible step up.
yeah,
Yeah.
from PS4, but it's not affecting anything.
Their sales, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They're doing fine.
No.
They're selling- I think like the major thing is like the chip shortage.
Yeah.
that was really fucking them up, and
Yeah.
then COVID on top of that. So it's just like it's kind of a real bitch. And even if they put them out in stores right now, like the stores are gonna be flooding like it's Black Friday every goddamn day. Until it doesn't. Until
Yeah.
people just until everybody just has
Cycles
one,
and gets
Yeah.
one.
and then it'll slow down at some point. But I mean, do they really want to? We're still kind of in the pandemic, so do they really want to flood the stores with their product and then have people come after their ass and just be like, "Oh, well, Sony's a bunch of assholes. They're fucking pumping all this product in the stores that everybody wants, but they know Corona's still a thing, so they're essentially spreading Corona. It's Sony's fault." Like, that is where we live right now. That's the time we live in right now.
Oh god.
So it's kind of, I don't know.
But even Xboxes too. It's just like both of them just have had these shortages for
I
a
think
long.
Xbox is doing a better job. Not
think
like
so.
a better
I
job,
think
but
so.
I feel like there's probably not as much demand for Xboxes.
And
So like,
PS5.
I feel like everybody who has an Xbox is like everybody who wanted one. And like, there's not like any like crazy man. Like, I need an Xbox now so I can play Halo Infinite. That's not out.
That
Everybody
comes out
can,
in 2 months.
Everybody can wait on an
Exciting.
Xbox because they don't have any games to play.
Yeah.
PS5 on the other hand, they're dropping their shit already. We got Spider-Man already. We got
Yeah.
Returnal. What's coming out next? They got Deathloop. Like shit.
Yeah.
Great games.
Yeah. Great games in addition.
But everything you can play on Xbox, you can play on PC.
Exactly, that too. So
Yeah.
exactly, yeah, that's
Yeah.
another point too. Is like,
Yeah.
god damn it.
So
like,
then,
one more
in
time.
turn, do you just build a PC and say fuck both consoles?
Yes,
Okay.
If you want to spend the money,
it's worth it.
I don't have one, but sure.
Microsoft Store opens to third-party storefront apps, including Epic and Amazon, on the computer. So now they're not just gonna have just straight Microsoft games, and this really opens the door for like a Steam eventually going to
I was gonna
Microsoft
say,
Store.
doesn't that make it just like Steam?
See,
You can
I
just
feel-
get all that shit.
Well, I know that we kind of shit on Xbox, but Xbox has been like in the shadows. They've been really handling
doing the
shit.
shit.
They've been like on top of Game Pass. They've been purchasing a lot of indie developers and older developers that like people kind of forget about. But and I couldn't name any off the top of my head right now. But it's like they just been grabbing little things and pieces just to build. I think like you're saying, this library for whatever the fuck it is. And bro, they maybe not on a console because I don't think their consoles are great, but whatever they integrate into a PC form, bro, I feel like Microsoft is in good hands.
Yeah, like I think Bethesda,
Bethesda just
they might do the next big Skyrim just
Exclusively.
Yeah,
I mean, that
Xbox
would make
is-
sense.
drive
It would.
sales.
I feel like that's what we thought when Microsoft bought the Bethesda. It's like, okay, everything Bethesda makes from here on out is fucking Xbox exclusive. It would kind of be dumb for them to at least not make it like a windowed exclusive where it's just like, all right, we get this for the first like 2 years and then, we'll
Everyone
bring it over to fucking
Yeah.
PlayStation and whatnot.
Yeah,
It would be so dumb to spend that much money on Bethesda not to make exclusives.
yeah.
Because that's
They would
what
make
everybody.
so
That's
much
why
money.
everybody shits on Microsoft is just because they don't have exclusives.
Yeah.
Outside of the
Halo.
classics, which aren't even which they're
Gears of War,
they're dumbing down the classics year by year
yeah.
or release by release, I should
Yeah.
say. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be honest. I already forgot the fucking point. I forgot what we were talking about.
Fox, big Discord fan you are. right?
Huge. I just deleted it off my phone about a month or two ago. Yeah.
That's okay.
Why?
It was just you guys and your cousins in the fucking chat, and I'm
Why
like,
don't
I
you
don't.
join?
Why don't
What
you
am I
turn
gonna
off the
do?
Just hop in and
notifications?
talk.
What for?
If you want
It'd
to
be the
join
same as deleting
sometimes.
the app.
Right.
Yeah.
How often do you use Discord?
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Me too.
Great fucking platform.
Seems like a great app.
Yeah.
Help yourself.
And leave? All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, Discord is testing out a watch together feature for YouTube videos on limited servers, which I get
Yeah.
to an extent,
Yeah.
because we can already do that.
We've done it before.
We do
multiple
it.
times.
We did it last night.
Yeah.
Literally.
We did it last night, in fact.
Yeah.
Watched a bunch of World Star.
I understand if it goes far enough to where you're watching a Netflix movie,
Yeah.
right? Or like HBO together.
Absolutely.
Disney already has that feature, the watch together feature. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I feel like it depends on what they're trying to achieve. It's a partnership with YouTube, I assume, like something like that. Where it's
Probably.
like they can kind of now directly integrate their platform with YouTube. I think that's great. Maybe that makes for creators an easier way to start talking to their fans or whatever the case is. If it's like that, if it's just for the watch feature, that's kind of cool. But we do that already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what use do you have for that?
You can
inside
screen
of
share.
Discord. Like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going based off what you guys use Discord
Yeah.
for, which is just messaging
Yeah.
during the day, and just live streaming like your stuff and whatnot
Yeah.
to like each other.
Talking to joining
Exactly.
communities, talking to friends.
So,
Yeah.
at what point are you guys like, hey, let's hop on Discord and all watch this YouTube video together? I would understand, like, for sure, if you guys are like in a chat or something like that, and you're like, oh, look at this video, and then you guys all just watch the video together. Sure, but it sounds like you guys already do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I would want to get more information on what exactly is entailed with it. You know what I'm saying? Like what is the exact partnership? Is it just YouTube can play on your Discord? Like what is all comes with this idea? You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't
no
know.
idea.
None of us know here at the Tangent Podcast, but we will probably still not know until the day
Probably
we see
not.
it.
Yeah.
I don't see the fucking
Point.
I don't see the point. Like,
No.
we're just like, it would,
Cool.
like, even if you, like you said, like for like Netflix movies or something like that. Like, you really doing that for your all your people on Discord? Maybe there's people that do that. Maybe a long distance relationship. Like, hey, you want to watch a movie? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hop on Discord.
Right.
But also,
But
there's like an
that's
app.
a very like specific
Yeah.
situation. Like,
Yeah. Maybe it's take, like you said, if there's an app for it, it's like maybe it's just a quality of life thing. It's like, oh, now you don't have to go through your app; you can just do Discord. So it's like it could be practical.
I just figured out about this app 2 days ago. Rave. You can sign into your Netflix and watch it with someone. Crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's super dope.
Rave is the name of the app.
Yeah.
I was like,
I don't know. I don't
who's
know
gonna
what
do a
everyone's
rave?
rating.
yeah, I was like, what a random
What?
tangent. Raves, all right.
Any more game news, boys?
I'm good.
I'm
tapped.
Yeah, I'm tapped.
Yeah.
I'm like a good old Kurt Ankle victim
Say that again.
because I got
Say that again.
I got tapped.
Kurt Ankle.
Kurt Ankle.
Kurt
Like-
Angle. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle.
Because he does the ankle.
Kurt Angle.
Oh,
The ankle lock.
yeah.
Yeah. Hot.
In the unitard. Anyways, what else do we got?
Great American wrestler. Wrestling.
Wrestling.
You guys ever see that South Park episode? That's not wrestling. This is wrestling.
Yeah.
Bruh.
The fucking WWE episode.
It's a great fucking episode.
What's that on? What's South Park on?
South Park's on HBO.
It's on HBO.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might.
They do have it on HBO.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
on Hulu, but I think they might have just transferred.
Yeah, I think
Better
HBO.
Which I don't know why.
HBO's
this just popped
UI
into my
is
mind.
killing
But do
me.
you remember the Trapped in the Closet episode of South Park with R. Kelly?
Oh no.
And speaking of Trapped in the Closet, do you remember just how great of an anthology series that was?
Oh my god, bro.
It's so good.
It's so
I watch it at
fucking
least
good.
once a year. At least. I had my fucking supervisor put it
Bro.
on the TV like maybe 3 months ago. I was
Oh
like,
my
please, just
God.
run it back. Someone brought it up. I was like, I need to hear 7 o'clock in the morning, raise when the sun wake me up. I was like, my God, what a banger.
Bro, when the small person came
Yes!
out of the fucking kitchen,
Out of the cupboard.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. What a great, there's 23 chapters.
This nigga R. Kelly is a piece of shit, but God, does he have a good
Voice.
good comedy.
Trapped,
Yeah.
Trapped in the Closet
Comedic
is
sense.
some of the best shit.
Entertainment.
Ever.
It's some of the best entertainment that any artist could ever put out.
Yeah.
I don't know where he was mentally, but my God.
Probably
what
pissing
a-
on women mentally.
Sure. I feel like he was doing that for a long time before
Yeah,
then.
yeah, it was. Christ Almighty.
Isn't it so funny how Dave Chappelle was making fun of him for a long
Yeah.
time?
Do you remember what he said?
Everybody
about that?
made fun of him. Yeah,
He's like,
was just
me and I went to Chicago. That nigga R. Kelly's mad at me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to cut you off with an R. Kelly tangent. What were you saying about HBO?
R.I.P. R. Kelly.
He's alive.
He's not living.
Oh God. R.I.P. his career.
Oh God.
So HBO, Game of Thrones, big fan.
Yeah, huge
Big
fan.
Except for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I.
I think we talked.
We're
about
all
this.
big. It's a goat. It's a
Yeah.
goat show. It's just the end fucking sucks. It's like
Yeah.
Dexter.
Yeah.
I feel like watching it in retrospect, it was like I didn't hate it because I was. And preface, I didn't watch Game of Thrones until like a year or two ago.
recently.
For the fans watching. So great series. The lead-in was just really abrupt, but continue time.
What do you mean the lead-in?
Yeah.
The lead-in to the last few seasons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Introducing very new ideas that I just was like, I don't know.
It's funny because I can actually 100% agree with that. I feel like it was very abrupt. It was just like season 7 came around. They're like, "Yep, we got new characters
is
and we
this.
need to wrap this
Yeah.
thing up." So
Jon Snow, you're fucking.
yeah. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
So there's multiple spin-offs happening right now, but one of the big ones is House of Dragons.
Okay.
And
Is that the prequel?
yeah, I think it's like the
Targaryen or something.
300 years before. Yeah. It's supposed to have 17 dragons.
Yeah, George R. R. Martin. He came out and he was like, "There's gonna be a fuck ton of dragons.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of dragons. You know what? There's not gonna be a final book. I'm never writing it. I'm never fucking writing it. All the fans who wanted me to finish this thing out, nope. You just got the series.
You guys see that South Park episode?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I feel like
He's
I know what
"There's
you're talking
dragons.
about.
There's gonna be a lot of dragons. Just wait. We knew we were. Bro, that
Fucking
was
buddies.
He's like, bro, where's the pizza? He's like, the pizza's coming. Just like the dragon. so then, what's his name brings out his wieners? It was a great sketch.
Great show.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see more dragons.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so
There's only 3.
why is okay? So he's bringing a new series, introducing Targaryen roots.
Are there books for these?
I think so.
I
Is
would
he
hope
just
so.
like? Is he doing the same thing that he did with like the last couple seasons, where he's just like pitching to like the writers and producers? Yep, this is what I envision, and
good
then
idea.
he's just completely entrusting somebody else to write it.
Probably.
Because that really fucked up those last couple seasons. I don't know.
I don't know what direction he's going for, but I hope that it's with the integrity of the show and its great staple that it's left in mind.
You know what direction he needs to go towards?
What's that?
Towards his desk, towards his writing pad.
Fox, have you read
And
the
just-
first books?
I haven't, but I mean, if you would have, if you would have finished them, we wouldn't have had the ending that we had. Like
Oh
shit.
my gosh.
And he's working on games.
And it's, you know what's funny too is that I think that like he was like, all right, these are my ideas for the end. Gave them to the writers at HBO, and they're just like, all right, we're just gonna go off of what George is saying. He saw how everybody reacted to the end, and he's just like,
that wasn't me.
nope, He's just like, nope, that's not what I'm doing.
Nope.
Let's still try and figure out this last book.
And
Yeah.
then Stathian Briannis whips out his big wiener.
Does he have to finish the books?
Yes.
Does
if
he?
Yeah. It's 20 years in the making. If he doesn't finish them, that's just like One of the
is your
greatest
life
series.
It seems like he's
down the
really
drain.
banking on the Game of Thrones name rather than just like actually like working on finishing this last
Do you think
one.
he's working on it?
Who knows?
I mean, look, I think from what I remember, there might be like a 1 to 2 year gap between like each book. And then we get towards these later books, and like the gap gets longer and longer. Like
Like it's not
2 years,
prioritized.
4 years, 5 years, 6 years, where it's kind of like maybe he's just running out of ideas, and he's just I don't really know how to finish this thing.
Right.
But then Game of Thrones fame, like it
Beat the- beat
yeah,
the
yeah,
ending
it
of
popped
the
off.
book.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the fucking greatest show of all time. And he's just like, oh well, I'm just gonna focus on this,
Yeah.
and we'll come back to the books, later.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it might be. I'm probably wrong here, but
No, I feel
there
like-
might be like an 11-year gap between the last book and
The actual
the
book.
one that's
Right.
supposed to be coming next.
I don't know. I feel like that's a weird creative process detour to kind of take for Jay. From hearing it about that, but it's like,
You know what I am excited for?
what's that?
The Lord of the Rings show on Amazon.
What?
Are they bringing back original?
Why isn't it on HBO Max?
I'm
Because
surprised.
Amazon apparently can afford it. Did you see that first picture that they fucking popped up
No,
a couple
is it
months
gas?
ago? Woo! They got
Gas?
castles and shit. I was like, damn. I was like, that.
They throwing the
That's
bags.
a fucking budget. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And I hope I hope it's actually good. I don't
Yeah.
see it not being good, but
How
I
can-
mean,
the world is so like
we've seen people fuck things up before.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it just depends on the world. Like a lot of those, like these shows and these movies that we name, the world developing is really good. So it's like you can fuck it up, but it's like with so much lore and stuff, it's like I don't see it being likely depending on who's handling it. So
Yeah.
It's funny. I think it's all about who's handling it,
I
whether
think
they
it's that,
whether
yeah.
they give it a fuck, whether they give
care
a fuck
about it,
about
yeah.
like the material or
Yeah.
not. Like with this Last of Us series that's coming out. When I found out they were
Did you see
putting
the
10
picture?
million, I did see the picture. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah?
great.
It looks amazing.
And I was like, perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is exactly what I'm looking for. When I found out they were putting like $10 million per episode, it like might be like 12.5 or something. I was like, good.
Yeah.
Give it that
Fucking
fucking
deserves
production
it.
value. Like
Yeah.
that story fucking deserves that kind
Yeah.
of money. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't
Gotta
see
finish
anything
that.
wrong with that. Speaking of giving original creators their money, Marvel is suing Stanley. Yeah, I know. Not Stanley himself. He's dead.
He's
but
dead.
They're suing Stanley's estate, Steve Ditko's estate, who was also a creator of like Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and shit. And I'm pretty sure like a couple other creators of Marvel, like just originators of
Yeah.
Marvel content. And they're suing them because back in, I want to say like February, they're trying to file for a termination of copyrights, which is essentially after like a certain amount of time, which I guess for these characters it would be 50 years. I know specifically it was Spider-Man for 50 years where they sold him off for these companies, but the original creators can have the right to be like, okay, I want all of this back. And so for Marvel Studios, that would mean that if they do get them back, that means that Jack Kirby's estate, Stan Lee's estate, and whoever else's estate has the right to, be in Marvel's bag and just be like, yeah, we're going to do this with Spider-Man and do this with Spider-Man. But it's not exactly Disney's say-so anymore. It's ours because we own it.
Damn.
And so they tried to file a termination of copyrights X amount of months ago. And Disney is like, fuck no. So they're suing them. They're suing them so that the termination of copyrights is
void.
is void. Yeah, exactly,
But can
is
they
void.
do that?
I don't fucking know. Apparently some people from like DC, they try to do it too, and I guess DC's lawyer, they got them out of it so that they can like extend, or I guess they maybe
renegotiate it.
I think they negotiated and they're like, okay, we're gonna give you a couple more bags and shut the fuck up. We're settling it. That's what they did. They settled it.
Okay.
But now Marvel's people are coming out, and it's like it's kind of sucks because it's Stan Lee's
Damn.
family
Yeah.
and
That's
Jack Kirby's
fucked.
family, and then they're just like, I don't know what they. Yeah, it's like I don't know what they want to do with it, but I'm sure they probably want more money than what they're getting.
Oh, yeah.
From Spider-Man movies and Doctor Strange movies, because they already know that this fucking next Spider-Man movie is gonna make $1 billion. And
least.
here they are sitting next to the creator of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, and they're like, yeah, they're making $1 billion. They're gonna make $1 billion off this movie, and they're gonna cut us like a nice small royalty check.
Yeah.
that's not even gonna feed a family of 5.
No.
So
I think it could.
I mean, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be
At least a family of 7.
a lot. But like for Stan Lee's family and Steve Ditko, for Jack Kirby, I might be mixing those up.
Yeah.
But it might be all those fucking families because Disney doesn't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's like this.
It's kind of rough.
That's concerning to me because it just makes me think of that Bob Ross fucking.
Yeah.
I watched that.
Yeah, they're fucking. Yeah, what did he
Bob
say?
Rossing this
He's like, they're trying to buy my name on my deathbed.
Yeah,
where it's just like, yeah, they really
Not
are.
wrong.
Yeah, and they did, and it's like I don't know. That puts a bad taste in my mouth for Disney. But Disney's never been shy of like
Giving a fuck.
Giving a fuck. There was
They have strong family values,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
those lawsuits,
They
they're
don't-
even stronger.
Yeah. And they have some strong racial shit back in their 30s, but we won't get into that.
Who didn't?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So who do you agree with?
I don't know. I feel like I understand.
I feel like this. I feel like this might be a strong like talking point for you because
Yeah.
it's like the creators versus like the
the
business.
owner. Yeah. You already know I side with Steve. Yeah, with Stanley and the family. Like that's just because I just feel like that's your IP. This is what
Exactly. You created Spider-Man.
Created this. Like this is essentially what's making sure your family is being paid for the generations
Wealth.
to come. You know what I'm saying? That generational wealth. So it's like for them, and I hope that Disney's not trying to like rip that like no, and they I hope that they negotiate it because it's like we love the movies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Another stipulation too is that I believe when maybe not Stanley, but I'm pretty sure for Jack Kirby, I believe when he was working there, like writing for them or illustrating or whatever, it was more work for hire. So anything that you submit, it belongs to Marvel. And with Disney buying Marvel,
Now
it's
you're
like
subjected to the same shit.
it's like so. What the fuck are you gonna do? We gave you your fee for what you did. Why are you coming back X amount of years later, being like, okay, I need more? It's like we've been doing it. We've been giving this to you.
Yeah.
But on their end, it's kind of just like, well, you're
We have
making
the
$1
capital.
billion every time you drop a movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm getting a $5,000 royalty check maybe once a month.
Yeah.
See,
So
I
it's
agree
like-
with the family, but I don't know what they want. Do you think they just
I don't know what they would. I don't know what they would.
just like make their own
I don't know
Spider-Man
what
movies?
they would get out of it. Yeah, exactly. Like, because there's this
what?
whole like. Rights are a real bitch
Yeah.
because like just with Spider-Man alone, there was this whole like debacle. There was this whole debacle with fucking Sony a couple years ago where we weren't having Spider-Man in fucking Avengers movies, and now he's here. And then last year or maybe 2 years ago, they're like, "Yep, Spider-Man's out of the MCU. We can't fucking reach a deal." And then 3 months later, they're like, "Yep, we reached a deal. We figured it out." And that's just rights between two companies. Now you have the fucking original creators getting into it.
Yeah.
And it's just like
it comes with the territory. It's like you're debating and
so much red tape.
Yeah,
A lot of
right.
fucking red tape.
about properties that just like you said, it's just like the property behind it. It's like that's where it gets real sticky. There's that Mac Miller line, R.I.P. Price of an idea we never can agree. It was a great line, but it just makes me think of this situation even more because it's like, goddamn, how can we reach? How I hope they reach this agreement, but also how do they come to this agreement? Do they up the royalty checks? Do they?
I think that's the only thing you
Yeah.
do. I mean, you want to fucking keep.
And do you have the capital? You're fucking Disney.
Yeah, exactly. You're Disney. You're one of the biggest companies in the
Yeah.
world. Like,
but they also
you
have
can
lawyer
afford
capital,
it. Yeah.
so they can sue these niggas. To
Oh,
the ground.
yeah.
So it's like pick
That
your
would
poison.
fucking
Hopefully,
suck.
you choose a fucking path that isn't towards decimating someone's generational wealth. You greedy fucking bloodsuckers.
I don't know. I think even if Disney were to shut down today, their generational wealth is
They're good.
gonna be
Oh,
perfectly
they're good.
fine for at least until
But how do you
the end of the
sap
world.
up- how do you sap up?
Until the fucking ice
Yeah.
caps fucking
But-
burn
yeah,
over.
so how do you sap up another fucking company's entirety like that?
I know. Like
That's like the
Fox, yeah, I
concerning
know.
thing.
It's crazy.
It's like well, who's next? You know,
I remember we were having a conversation about Disney monopolizing the market. It's like,
Yeah.
well, if they can buy fucking Fox, what's going to happen in 10 years? What,
Yeah.
they're going to buy Sony just so that they can have Spider-Man?
Yeah.
They will. They can.
About
They
Fox
can.
for $47 billion, something like
47
that.
bills. All they need is like a couple Spider-Man movies, get a couple Avengers movies in there. They already got it back.
Yeah.
They're fine.
And yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you know how many Marvel movies are in production right now?
Isn't there like 23?
It's
Like,
either
like
I
pretty
think
much
it's
everything
31.
That's what we have.
I
Like,
think 31.
yeah. It's crazy how much they're fucking working over there.
Like,
it's
what?
absolutely nuts. they're working on shows that aren't even announced yet.
It won't be out for another 7 years.
That's what blows my mind, that like with like Black Panther 2, where it's just like, you took such a blowback with fucking Chadwick Boseman dying. Like, you already have this grand map of like where things are supposed to go, and yet you're still going to release Black Panther 2 on the same date. Well, not the same date because of COVID and whatnot, but it still would have been released on the same date as what it originally would have been came out as. So it's just like, how the fuck do you plan this?
Yeah.
How many years out do you think?
How many writers do you have in chains?
Yeah.
And in the office that are just like, I got this idea. They look at it. We'll give them bread today.
Oh God! Here you go, feeble.
Yeah.
It's your bread.
Crazy.
That's the best I've got, no money.
It's a bonkers ass lawsuit because it involves like not even just Spider-Man. You know, you got Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four. You got like just
That's so
a
sad.
lot of like high profile fucking superhero characters that if they lose it, then that was another fucking quote that was in here too. If they lose the lawsuit, if termination goes through, Marvel loses Spider-Man in 2023. And so it's just like
Marvel. How the fuck does that even happen?
Wait,
Marvel
what?
Studios.
Okay.
Marvel Studios.
Okay.
Disney.
Loses
So then
Spider-Man.
it would go to the family.
To the family.
Then they would sell it back to Disney for
for a higher price.
for a fuck ton of money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Netflix. This is how I'm doing the points for the rest of the fucking show.
Wait, yeah.
You like Netflix?
I love Netflix. Yeah. Absolute banger of a platform. What do you got for me, buddy?
You actually won't really care about this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yep.
I love Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's my favorite Netflix show.
Yeah.
Fox.
Outside of Cobra Kai.
I know how much you like Stranger Things.
I do. I love it so much. Almost a little bit more than Cobra Kai.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
not.
love Cobra Kai.
I don't. I love the endings of Cobra Kai. The middle is Disney Channel bullshit. Sorry, go ahead.
They're looking to expand their universe with possible spin-off with Millie Bobby Brown's character.
I was kind of
11.
I kind of figured that. Do you remember that X-Men episode in Stranger Things where 11 is just on her own with these group of other people that have
with
powers
8
and shit?
like 13.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, they're expanding the universe with this. I was like, there's like, even still to this day, there's literally no point for that episode.
No.
Like, it adds no context except for being 11,
Learning.
except for 11 being like, yeah, I'm getting out of the house, I'm sneaking out,
I
I'm
have
being
a family.
rebellious.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, other than that, but like, those are like main characters, and not main, but like, there's still characters in the show that like,
Yeah.
if they introduce them at that point, and that's their end, what the fuck was the point?
Yeah.
So for me, when I saw that, I was just like, this is a branching out point. They're just gonna start doing like, what about all the other kids that were experimented on? What can they
Like
do?
the
And-
X-Men from
exactly,
fucking
it's just
Logan.
like X-Men shit. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, I think it's good on them. You know, get that Stranger Things bag for as long as you can.
I think
it
they're
probably
gonna-
won't be made by the same people that make Stranger
The
Things.
Russo brothers?
Yeah.
Is it the Russo? It's
No,
some
that's,
brothers.
That's the Infinity War.
Yeah.
Endgame guys. I want to say Duffy.
Yeah, I think it is Duffy
it
Brothers.
Duffy?
That sounds right.
Did
But
they make Uncut Gems?
yeah, and they made the.
No way. Did they really?
I'm pretty sure. And the
Get
one
the
with
fuck out of here.
the guy who
I like randomly pulled that out of a hat because I know like some random brothers like made fucking Uncut Gems, but I didn't know it was actually
fuck.
them.
Side note, you'd be proud of me. We watched my first A24 film.
Your first.
Yeah, one
you
of the
popped your
first.
cherry.
No, you
Yeah.
watched Uncut Gems.
Oh yeah. I watched
8th grade.
8th grade with Bo
Oh,
Burnham.
Bo Burnham's film.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bo Burnham's movie. Is it good?
It was pretty good. Little cringe scenes,
Yeah, that's how A24 goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
but I liked it. I really did like it. Like I was like, oh, this shot well.
We're gonna have to see Lamb in theater.
I really do want to see Lamb.
That comes out next month. There's so many bangers coming out next month.
Yeah.
And Lamb's one of them.
They did not make Uncut Gems. But either way, brothers in
brothers.
filmmaking.
Two brothers. Just two brothers.
Just two brothers.
Yeah.
To tie that point in, the Wachowski brother from the Matrix
Yes,
series, he's
yes.
not coming back. It's always been the Wachowski brothers.
Not just
It used to be
Couchy brother.
or wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm fucking this up. I'm being
Facetious.
not
A pussy.
politically correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
I believe they used to be Wachowski brothers.
Uh-huh.
Now they are Wachowski sisters. So one of the sisters stepped away, and she's just like, I'm good on this. Like, I don't want to do any more Matrix shit.
Hey, both.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I am fine with that. I just wanted to put that out there.
But yeah, they I don't know why we broke off into this brothers in filmmaking tangent or sisters in filmmaking tangent, whatever you want to call it.
Beautiful.
Yes, it is. It is beautiful, and we won't comment any further.
So Stranger Things, I'm excited.
Stranger Things, yeah, I think it's pretty good that they're expanding outside their own universe. Is it too much? Maybe, but we'll see how these next 2 seasons go.
Yeah.
Because anytime Stranger Things comes around, it's always great.
Yeah.
I won't let you boys know.
You didn't like season 2?
No.
I've not watched one episode.
Yeah, I don't like you for that.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of you for that either.
Yeah.
That's been like, it's the hottest show around
On
every
Netflix,
time it comes out.
Literally. It's the biggest show on Netflix.
It's literally what put Netflix on.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh.
I've never heard of it.
There's a lot of things, but I just never dived into it. Comment below if I should watch Stranger Things.
Yeah,
everybody
Well,
just gotta say yes.
Fucking let's see the comments.
Like, it blows my mind that you haven't seen fucking at least a season.
If we get 10 comments,
why haven't you watched it?
of unique comments, I'll watch the whole.
Bro, do you remember how fire that first season was?
Yeah.
After that,
there's like the fake murder.
Yeah.
Like this government conspiracy. Meanwhile, there's this ET, like Stephen King fucking horror thing going on.
Man.
I heard that
It's
they're
just so
saving.
many mixed
So
bags into
strange.
one great big bag.
You like no one saw that.
I heard there's a really big twist at either season 4 or 5 that they've been waiting for the whole show.
I remember
Oh my God.
maybe like a year or two ago, I was reading an interview with them. They're like, we only want it to be 5 seasons, and that's it. And then we're done, and that's it. And I can respect
If they
that.
stick to that, that'd be really
I
cool.
mean, I feel like we were talking about this last week, how like I was just trying to convince you guys to watch Dexter, and you're like, oh, how many seasons is it? I was like 8, and you guys were like an hour an episode, and I was just like, yeah, and you guys are like, shit.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
No.
Like, you can't make fucking like 8 season long shows unless you're on the
piece.
CW.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
sure, fucking go to town for all the
CW.
60-year-old women watching.
Nobody
But
likes it.
The nice little 5-piece thing is really making its way into the
yeah, I think five
That's perfect.
seasons is
banger.
perfect. Look at
Yeah.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That bitch died 7 years ago and it's still going. It's on its last season
Yeah.
now.
Fucking the man Andrew Lincoln isn't even part of it anymore.
Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
from like pretty much everybody from
Yeah.
the original cast is gone except
Like,
for Daryl and like Michonne.
Yeah.
And I don't even think Michonne was there in the first season.
No.
So it's like
It's
everybody's
nuts.
dead and gone, and you're just lingering on to characters that nobody really gives a shit about.
Yeah. Fuck The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck The Walking Dead.
Fuck The
Fuck
Walking
you,
Dead.
Robert Kirkman. But I love Invincible. You did a great job on that
you made
shit.
Invincible?
Dude,
Oh,
he makes
oh.
fucking bangers.
Yeah.
So
no,
that
you're
makes
right.
sense of why Glenn's fucking invincible then.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a
That's
pretty
a good
pretty
ties.
easy like bag, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a new A24 film with that actor.
Who's that?
Glenn.
What is that? What?
Glenn?
What?
What are you guys
I was gonna
talking
say what is what's the film about? That's what I was trying to say.
They're like in an apartment and they're just like talking about family.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It was shown at some festivals.
It has Beanie Feldstein. I like Beanie. I think
Yeah.
she's a good actress.
Yeah, there's only one questionable. I think it's Melissa McCarthy.
I think she looks great in it too.
She looked really good,
I
but
love when a comedy actor or actress just brings themselves over to drama because for
Bro.
one, there's always going to be that tiny bit of comedy in that movie that's going to
Yeah.
be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's like Marlon Wayans. I don't know if you guys know anything about this movie, but there's an Aretha Franklin movie that's out right now. It's called Respect. And Marlon Wayans, he plays Jennifer Hudson, who plays Aretha Franklin. He plays her husband. And I was like, damn, Marlon Wayans is in a dramatic role. I was like, that's the only thing that
nice.
makes me want to go see this
Yeah.
movie.
yeah.
Just because it's Marlon Wayans.
Bro,
I'm
I'm
like, you're
telling
actually
you.
fucking trying out in these streets. It's like
Yeah.
Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems.
Yeah. And
Bro,
he
Just
did
like,
fantastic.
He did fucking amazing. in
Do
that
it
movie.
again.
It brings me back to 9 Perfect Strangers, bro. Melissa McCartney's in that shit, and she does fantastic, bro. It's like she's a writer. She's watch it, man. Still my Netflix pick.
You can't.
I know.
3
Ty.
weeks running, huh?
Yeah. Waiting for a new episode tonight. Woo!
All right, Fox. What's your Netflix pick?
I think I already said it's on HBO. What did I say? It was a cartoon. It was
Teen Titans Go.
no,
Osmosis Jones.
no.
That's
It's on
it.
HBO. We literally
We
know.
just talked about this earlier.
so many goddamn flies.
know, what is
Oh,
he
the
supposed to
Batman Lego movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lego Batman movie.
Good look.
An old movie that
should have been watched.
that I feel like a decent amount of people have seen, but I don't think it's been brought to the societal zeitgeist. What the fuck did you just say? Talk regularly. Fuck. No, I don't think. I just don't think Lego Batman movie
zeitgeist even me.
Is that
it's
a
just
word?
like the.
Yes.
It's like the opinion of society. It's just like the.
A defining spirit or mood or particular period of history as shown by the ideas and beliefs of the time.
Jesus
So like
Christ.
TikTok is a zeitgeist.
TikTok's a lifestyle.
Oh, okay. Like in the 2000s, everyone wore tall tees. Like a trend. Okay.
Kind of.
Okay. Anyways, continue.
Kind of.
That was a great use
Somewhat.
of zeitgeist.
I
Can
know,
we get a small
Jesus
clap
Christ.
again? For
I did-
Fox
I
for-
just dapped
Did
him
you? Oh shit. Okay. We'll do some.
Okay.
I read the dictionary.
Really?
No. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just always like
tried as a
zeitgeist.
rapper.
Where'd
So
you,
it-
I got stopped.
where'd you
after
find it
A.
from?
Chance the Rapper's album because the internet has a song called. It might just be called
Chance the
Zeitgeist. Oh,
Rapper's-
I'm sorry. Childish Gambino.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like-
Same nigga. That's a lie. They're both great artists individually.
Yeah.
Fuck. Childish Gambino. He had a
yeah.
song called like Zeitgeist something that's on his album. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that word is. And you know how every time you like hear a new word, you start to hear it like fucking
Yeah.
everywhere? That's kind of
Like,
how
what
it
is
was for
this?
me.
Really? You
I just started
heard
hearing it in like
Zeitgeist?
raps on Yeezus. I'm pretty sure those albums
He
came
did
out
have
in like the
Zeitgeist
same.
in that
Yeah, he's like Papa Willie on a Zeitgeist.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they're really going in on this word this year. I don't know what it is.
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, what was my pick?
Batman.
Batman,
Lego.
the Lego Batman
Yep.
movie.
Yep.
Such a banger.
Big
They
bang.
do such a deep dive into Batman's character and what Batman really is and his relationship with the Joker inside of this bullshit Lego children's movie. You don't expect it to be as deep as it actually
Yeah.
is, and there's so many Easter eggs with like the DC universe and just Batman as a whole. And the voice cast is all really great. I can't remember any of them right now off the
Yeah.
top of my head, but I just
Yeah.
remember it being just a really
Yeah.
well acted movie. It's not like these What If episodes where some of these voice actors are just. I'm just
There.
talking about Mark Ruffalo, honestly.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He did not do that.
What a piece of shit in the voice acting booth.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Shut up, Mark.
But yeah, no, that's my pick, mainly because you guys haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a pick coming into this. Go ahead.
Ty, what's your Netflix?
We got a pick. Thanks. The week. Yeah. The Squid Game.
What's the Squid
Keep
Game,
going.
buddy? Yeah.
It's about these people who go into this. They basically get kidnapped into this one little box.
Yeah.
Right. They have to do these little challenges, or else they get fucking blasted.
Like murdered?
Yes.
Like Battle Royale?
Is it cartoon or
No.
real life?
No, it's South Korean.
It is like Battle Royale. Have you guys seen Battle Royale? Oh my god. It's like what Hunger Games is based off of, but
Yeah.
go ahead.
This gave me more like the maze.
Like they
maze
get
runner
fucking
vibes.
murdered? This isn't just like a reality
No, they
show.
get fucking. Yeah.
This is like an actual like
Yeah.
real show. I thought it was a reality show when I was like seeing like clips of it and whatnot.
You're like, Jesus
I
Christ.
was like, wow, this is graphic.
Yeah.
People do anything.
No, I haven't seen like clips of it. I've just seen like
$10,000
I've just
Joe
seen
Rogan.
people like do like I've just seen like screenshots of like game show shit. So I thought it was just a game. I didn't think this was like a serious show where people get murdered.
Yeah.
We were watching. We've been watching Fear Factor, bro. It is the funniest.
It's not a factor for me.
It's not a factor for Fox, bro. I love Joe Rogan's fucking like incentive for every time he encourages someone to do some nasty shit. He's like, bro, you gotta eat that bull testicle or you lose your shot at winning $10,000. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, don't you gotta stab your mom and
One
grandma.
testicle away from $10,000. 10! 9! Bro, Joe Rogan was the best
Bro,
host for
he's
that
so
show.
good at
he was
that,
so
bro.
good at that. And then they brought in Ludacris 10 years later. I was
no,
like,
I'm kidding.
didn't even fucking work. No, didn't even work.
One season, they're done.
You gotta stab your mom and grandma, or else you lose your chances to win $10,000.
Now, is fear a factor for you? I didn't think so. Here's his knife. Get in there. Yeah, fuck Joe Rogan. So what were you saying about Squid Game?
It's a good show.
Really?
It's trending to be the #1 show on Netflix of all time right now.
Okay.
It does seem like it's. I mean, I've kind of everywhere I
Everyone's
go.
talking
Yeah,
about
everywhere I go, someone's talking about it. So
Have not heard
I'm
about
definitely
that
gonna have to
until
watch
today.
it
Yeah, until today, I've not heard one word about it. But then again, I haven't really been
on the socials.
on this. Well, I have, yeah, but just a different part of the socials, huh?
Porn.
You heard it first here at the Tangent Podcast. I am a porn addict.
Well, I think that wraps up today's episode.
Yeah, any more news, boys?
No, I'm good. I think I
Yeah.
got out all the points. I think we're good. I think that was a pretty solid ass episode.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry.
There was one little minor
There
thing.
is one tiny little thing that was like, it was news last week, but now I don't really give a shit about it. But, you know, we're here. We're talking about
Yeah.
Netflix, so fuck it. Sweetie, our favorite McDonald's chef.
Yeah.
She is hosting a Netflix show called Sex Unzipped. A special with sex-positive puppets.
What?
Muppets?
Muppets,
Muppets,
okay.
puppets. They're all just puppets at the end of the day. So, I don't know what to do with that piece of news. It's going to be like Guy Code, I feel like, where they're like, that's at least what I read in the article. It's going to be like Guy Code. Maybe these people come on and they share their sexual experiences,
Yeah.
no matter
Bringing
how
new light to
nasty or
America.
great.
It didn't
and then
last
like they'll have the
100 seasons.
puppets reenact maybe what happens.
Yeah.
I'll be
okay.
Hosted by
What is
So we. Why
what
is
is
Donald
Sweetie?
Chef.
What is
Sweetie.
Does she? Is her? What about her music?
What about her music?
I guess the bag is everything else. That's crazy. Okay,
I'm so confused
Okay.
on the puppet idea.
I think they're just gonna, like Fox said, they're just.
That's
might have
literally
them.
the only thing that I can think of as to why there'd
Yeah.
be puppets in the show. That's like literally the explanation they gave inside of the article that I read. Inside of parentheses, it said like Guy Code. That's the only thing that I have to build off of. I'm just kind of guessing as to what else it might be.
So who do you think it's catered towards? Children?
no,
Because
it's
there's
called Sex Unzipped.
So why the fuck is there puppets?
Maybe to make comic relief.
I mean, it's probably like a
Let
a
me
nice
bang your
It's
fucking
probably a nice
sock hole.
teenage show.
Get some Elmo.
I mean, like Geico. How old were we when we were watching Geico? We were in like high school.
Yeah, probably high school.
Those golden MTV days.
Good times.
Well, golden for us, probably
Yeah.
not for anybody older than us.
Now
They're
I
like
think
they
it
used to
is.
play music.
Yeah.
Now,
Now they got Rob Deerdeck.
yeah,
And then
24
another
hours.
episode- yeah, another episode of.
Catfish.
Oh God, yeah.
Good show. Underrated.
That's gonna be. I think that's cool.
Are you gonna watch it?
The sex show.
Yeah.
I'll peep it. I guess.
Did you ever watch
If you
Sexy
guys-
Beasts?
If it has good guests, I'll probably
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah.
Like if I hear, like if French Montana goes on there, is like, yeah, I was fucking this bitch in an alley, and then like puppets come up to animate it. I'll probably
with it.
watch
Yeah,
it.
that's
with
true.
it.
I'll probably
Yeah.
watch it.
Guys, that was. What's up?
Up top.
Up top. Woo! Up top.
What are we doing? What are we doing this for?
Anyways, I think that's our show. Yeah.
High five.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please let us know in the comments below. What are your thoughts? Did you watch?
Let
the
us
direct?
know in the comments.
Below.
Subscribe.
If we get 10 comments directly unique about me not watching Stranger Things, I'll watch it and then we'll come back to it again. So
I want 13 comments.
let us know.
Specifically, any more, we won't address it.
We love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next
Turn
week.
on post notifications.
Post notes.
Post nudes.
Postmates? Who wants food?
Tangents
What are you
podcast.
hungry for?
Yeah, we can hungry.
Chinese.
This dick.
Get fun.
Now you are a dog.